In 1989, before the fall of the Berlin Wall, MI6 agent James Gascon is killed by KGB agent Yuri Baktin, who steals a microfilm hidden in a wristwatch. This microfilm, known as the list, contains the names of every active field agent in the Soviet Union. The list was given to Gascon by an informant named Spyglass, who was promised immunity by MI6. The list has the potential to prolong the Cold War for another 40 years, making it highly sought after by various governments. Baktin remains in Berlin with the list. 10 days later, top MI6 spy Lorraine Broughton is brought in for interrogation by MI6 executive Eric Gray and CIA agent Emmett Kurzfeld regarding her mission in Berlin. The movie then flashes back to the day after Gascon's death. Lorraine is sent to Berlin to recover the list and eliminate Satchel, a double agent who has betrayed MI6 by selling intelligence to the Soviets for years. The list is believed to contain Satchel's identity, which is why MI6 is so keen on retrieving it. Spyglass has informed David Percival, MI6's top man in Berlin, that he gave the list to Gascon. However, since Gascon has never showed up and the list is still missing, Percival is hesitant to trust Spyglass. Spyglass claims he has memorized the list. Upon arriving in Berlin, Lorraine is ambushed by KGB agents, working for arms dealer and KGB associate Alexander Bremovich. She manages to escape with the help of David Percival, her main contact. Percival denies ever meeting Spyglass. Bremovich is also searching for Baktin and the list, knowing that Baktin is trying to sell it. Lorraine searches Gascon's apartment and finds a picture of him with Percival, but is ambushed by West German police. Realizing that only Percival knew she was going to the apartment, Lorraine begins to suspect him of being Satchel. She also meets Delphine LaSalle, a French agent, and they develop a relationship. LaSalle has been tracking Lorraine since she arrived in Berlin. Baktin announces his plan to sell the list to the highest bidder. Percival, having received the tip, kills Baktin and takes the list for himself. He then meets with Bremovich, an encounter photographed by LaSalle. Percival informs Lorraine that Spyglass has memorized the list and wants to defect. Lorraine is frustrated that Percival didn't share this information sooner, as she would have prioritized extracting Spyglass. That same night, Percival contacts Eric, revealing he has the list and knows Satchel's identity, unbeknownst to Lorraine. Percival offers to escort Spyglass, a Stasi officer who stole and memorized the list, and his family across the border to West Berlin. Lorraine agrees to help and makes her own arrangements. During the operation, Percival positions shooters to kill Spyglass, but Lorraine shields him with umbrellas. Despite her efforts, Percival shoots Spyglass and tips off Bremovich's men, leading to Spyglass's death. Lorraine realizes Percival has betrayed her and Spyglass. LaSalle, who has been following Lorraine on Percival's orders, now knows Percival met Bremovich and threatens him. Percival warns her about Lorraine, then goes to LaSalle's apartment and kills her to cover his tracks. Lorraine arrives too late to save LaSalle, but discovers photographs proving Percival is Satchel. As Percival burns his safe house and attempts to flee, Lorraine tracks him down, kills him, and takes the list. Lorraine reveals that Percival's real target was her, not Spyglass, as he wanted the KGB to eliminate her. He saw Spyglass as a liability and planned to eliminate him while framing Lorraine as Satchel. Back at the MI6 debriefing, Lorraine presents incriminating photographs and edited audio recordings that portray Percival as a traitor. She denies any knowledge of the list's current location, prompting the agency to close the case. 3 days later, she confronts Bremovich in Paris, revealing herself as Satchel. Lorraine gives him a counterfeit list, but Bremovich sees through her ruse. Lorraine dispatches his henchmen and confronts Bremovich, revealing she orchestrated events from the outset. Later in Paris, she meets with Kurzfeld, disclosing her role as an American triple agent embedded by the CIA, and accompanies him back to Langley. Based on the graphic novel The Coldest City, Atomic Blonde marks David Leitch's directional debut apart from co-directing John Wick. With Theron's star power from Mad Max Fury Road, expectations were high for this espionage thriller, often dubbed Jane Wick. However, the film's stylish action and Theron's strong performance are highlights in an otherwise uneven narrative. While it delivers thrilling set pieces, Atomic Blonde is held back by a lackluster script that follows a standard spy storyline with a familiar MacGuffin. Its attempt to weave intricate espionage twists sometimes complicates rather than enhances the plot, missing opportunities for a more straightforward and engaging narrative. Atomic Blonde excels in its technical achievements. Director David Leitch demonstrates his prowess behind the camera with standout sequences, notably a gripping stairwell scene. Throughout, Leitch delivers top-notch choreography and cinematography by Jonathan Sella, using muted colors to enhance the film's themes and atmosphere. While the film leans towards style over substance, Leitch's direction ensures an engaging 2-hour experience without overstaying its welcome. However, the true standout of Atomic Blonde is Charlize Theron, who proves her ability to carry an action film with her portrayal of the steely spy Lorraine. Theron, like her John Wick counterpart Keanu Reeves, performs most of her own stunts, adding authenticity to her role. Though Lorraine lacks deep character exploration, Theron's committed performance makes her a captivating presence on screen and sets her up as a potential franchise favorite, deserving further exploration in sequels. In terms of the supporting cast, Charlize Theron's co-stars struggle to shine. James McAvoy stands out as Percival, bringing a wild and unpredictable energy to his role as a station chief. However, Toby Jones and John Goodman are largely confined to an interrogation room, while Sofia Boutella's Delphine LaSalle doesn't have enough screen time to fully develop her dynamic with Lorraine. Eddie Marsan brings heart to the MI6 ally Spyglass, but his character is underutilized. We're left breathless too, but it's Theron's unforgettable heroine who truly leaves us in awe. Whether she's elegantly navigating Berlin's neon-lit nightlife in pursuit of leads or unleashing relentless combat skills, Theron's presence is both stunning and formidable. Just as she proved with Imperator Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road, Theron embodies a level of badassery few can match. Watching her effortlessly handle adversaries with nothing more than a hose, you can't help but believe she's a force to be reckoned with. In a world craving a new kind of spy hero, Theron's portrayal suggests she could easily step into the shoes of Bond or Bourne, if given the chance. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.